What's up, folks? This is Carlton from Carlton's Travel Adventures. This should be a hint about where I just came from my last adventure. What do you think? Where do you think that is, huh? This is an original cohiba. People pay $50 for some of these things and just smoke them and blow away $50 in smoke. I had to buy a couple. It's going to cost me $5. It's a small one. You got the big ones. It costs you a lot more, okay? I'm going to hit this tomorrow, but not tonight. I don't feel like hitting it tonight. So, welcome from Havana. Now, I'm doing a little video on what I liked and disliked about Cuba, okay? Alright, first, let's start with what I liked. I love the fact that there was almost no crime. I mean, when I first got there and the taxi dropped me to my neighborhood for the Airbnb, looked around, it looked really bad. I mean, I made a comment on another video, it looks like Beirut. Somebody's building like a bomb like Beirut. The Airbnb wasn't bad inside, but the neighborhood was not that great, okay? Sidewalks all beat up, roads beat up, buildings beat up, but you know what? There was no crime. I figure bad neighborhood crime like the U.S., we walked around at 2, 4 to 4 in the morning. On the weekends, Friday and Saturday, you had kids outside, kids walking around in a group of 2, 3, 4, boys too. No one bothered you. This won't happen in the United States. Probably won't happen here, I don't know. But this little crime in Havana, you know, I think if they do something to a tourist, mess with that tourist dollar or something, you probably get 20 years. All right, so the kids were great. Same thing, the kids. Kids, they were hanging out by the Malecon at night. No trouble, no fighting, no nothing. They said that they were very respectful. A lot of kids by the Malecon, you'll see my tape, no problem. They're out there playing music, hugging their girlfriends, not one fight. It was good to see kids like that, and they were they talked to you, they were very respectful. People were very nice. Give you instruction, directions pretty easily, ready to help you. People are very friendly, you know. So I love that about them. Not a lot of begging. I was shocked. Very few people begged, you know. Only people that I ran into who begged were we had this African art festival on Sunday. A couple little kids were there, like 3 kids. They're begging for money. I gave them like $1 a piece, you know, and that was it. But all the other 6 days, go around the neighborhood, there's no one begging for money, not a lot of bum on the street, laid on the street, 1 or 2 maybe, but not a lot of, you know, begging on the street. They're very, very proud people. They don't beg, okay? So that's great, you know? So no crime, people are friendly. When we're there, you know, I was shocked too, right on the ocean in Malecon, no sandflies, you know. Usually in Florida, you're in the ocean like that, you get eaten up by these sandflies. They're just all over you, man. It's biting the hell out of you. I was nervous about that, but I don't know. There were no sandflies. Nothing biting you up, no mosquitoes. I mean, probably saw 3 mosquitoes in the entire 7 days. It's probably because of the dry season, I assume, you know. But I thought spring or so might be wet season, but no mosquitoes. So that's what I liked about Havana. Let's go to stuff I didn't like, okay? The currency exchange. They had 2 types of currencies. They had the local currency for the regular folks, then they had the tourist dollars. I think it's called a cook, CUC. It was done just to rip tourists off. I went to the airport when we first landed. I gave the exchange place $300 US. They gave me back 260 cooks, which is equivalent to $1 or whatever. It was 85 cents on the dollar. I got taken for $40 off the top as I landed. Did not feel good at all. And then with the other currency, the currency rate from the regular currency for the poor folks, for regular folks rather, for the tourists, was like 26 pesos to $1 tourist. And it gets confusing. So if you buy stuff, sometimes they'll give you, the wrong change. You don't know. They're taking you for some of your dollars. So it got really confusing sometimes with the two currencies. Why have two currencies? Makes no sense. Just give us the same currencies as regular folks there, and it would have been a lot easier, But it's probably done to take money from the tourists, Number two, the taxi drivers, man. They drove us nuts. Man, might as well call that begging. Everywhere you go, with the antique cars, they want to take you for a taxi ride. Taxi, 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 taxi. And it ain't cheap. This taxi costing you 15 cooks, or just say $15. A cook's, about 0.85 of a dollar. But let's say they just want to make money on the taxis. There's too many of them. They don't give you fair prices. Even the taxi for the regular poor folks, regular Colombians, they would pay, say, 40 regular pesos in their local dollars, pay local currency. And I know that people would tell you, take that car, it's a local car, you pay 40 currency, 40 pesos, you go in, you drive off, give the guy 40, then you know it's you're American or whatever, and then he'll tell you, no, that's not it, there's more. Actually, everybody's paying 40, or 20 or whatever. No, it's not more. You misunderstand. It's, it's like 100, it's like one cook, $1 or whatever. And some of them tell you, oh, it's 3 or it's 5. But it's not the tourist taxi, it's a regular taxi. For regular folks, it should be like 20 cents, 40 cents, local money. And when they tell you that stuff, you stop the car, we're getting out. Get out. Some of them, you're going for a short distance, you stop them, better walk like 5 blocks one time, when the bus dropped us off, doing some tour, and stop them, just to go a few blocks, they're telling you, oh, 3 or 5 cooks. I'm like, damn, that's almost $6 for a few blocks. If you say no, they say, okay, bye. Figure you need them. No, man, it's rough. I ended up taking the bus. I love taking the buses with the regular folks. And it was only like 5, almost like equivalent to like 20 cents on a bus. That's it. That is it on a bus. So we took the bus a few times. When we were in a group, might take the taxi and pay the 5 cooks the $5 or whatever, and then split it amongst ourselves, Sometimes we did trips like that. But when you're by yourself, the taxi drove us nuts. We took a taxi one time to this bar, Lakeland Club, after our club supposedly. They charged us 10 cooks to go there. On the way back, they want to charge us 30. You're kidding me, because it's like 3 in the morning, they charge us 30. I said, no, we ain't paying 30. Keep asking around until someone took it for 15. So we paid 5 each. The taxi drove us nuts, man. I couldn't take it. All right? Trying to find eggs, man. Simple things. We rented an Airbnb, so we have a full kitchen, full refrigerator. We can cook our food. I do not eat out a lot. I have a sensitive stomach. I get sick pretty often. That's why, I don't eat that out a lot. I have to cook my own food sometimes. Because of, the grease and so forth. Man, we couldn't find eggs. We searched for 5 days, could not find anywhere selling eggs. We finally found somewhere on like a Sunday downtown, La Havana, which is more of the poor neighborhood. But they said, nope, I guess it must be a government store. They give you like 5 eggs for the week or what, local people. They said, no, we don't sell eggs. Sign says eggs. No, So my guess is that's probably a government store and give the eggs out, to local people and based on your allocation for the month or week or whatever. So we couldn't find eggs, couldn't find bread, potatoes. Where we are out in, Vedado, it's just we couldn't find fruits. We saw some fruits or vegetables which just looked really bad and beat up. One time on the bus we did see some spot where there was a vegetable and fruit stand, but wasn't close to where we were. We didn't get off the bus just to buy that. But the eggs was a big issue. We wanted some eggs and bread. Couldn't get it. Okay. All right. Landmines, man, you got careful where you walk. There are landmines everywhere. And don't be the one that explode, the one that messes your shoes up. Dogs walk all over the place. They do their stuff anywhere. There's no scoop law, and they just walk everywhere. And especially at night, I gotta walk with my flashlight on, you know, from my phone, man, because I don't want to step in any landmines, man. So they were everywhere, and just gotta be careful wherever you want before you step in a landmine. You know what I mean? Dogs just do whatever they want anywhere. And lastly, the Wi-Fi situation. Limited Wi-Fi. Most houses do not have Wi-Fi. You had a choice of the Wi-Fi park. You got to find, and none was close to where we were, by the Malecon. You had to walk, you know, blocks to go find a Wi-Fi park. You buy a Wi-Fi card for 1 hour for $2 and something cents. You know, and if you couldn't find that, which was far away from where we were, we walked to this hotel. It's a nice hotel called the CUBA, and really fancy hotel. I'll show you pictures later on. And use the Wi-Fi. They charge $5 for an hour for these Wi-Fi cards. But you know what? It never lasted an hour. None of us never lasted an hour. You know, longest probably 40 minutes, then the time runs out. You know, we complained once and they gave us another card. They probably know the deal. You know, so that's few things I hate about CUBA. All right, so you got the likes, got the dislike. Make it short here. And work on editing some videos now and drop them for you. All right. Some of you guys saw a video I posted earlier, introductory, and I pulled it. I'm going to edit it. Maybe some things, if I saw some of the reactions I got, I felt kind of bad. I want to throw anybody under the bus. I'm going to deal with it myself and take it as a lesson learned, okay? For future trips. But otherwise, I appreciate all your comments. I'll be back with you really soon with some videos. I'm trying to do at least one tonight, but I got so many videos and so many photos I gotta organize them first, okay? Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting me over 1,000 views. I appreciate all of you.